Let's see. Not sure how good this is going to work. Or if I've even got signal. I don't know. We're off the beaten path right now because every place that we could possibly fish today, the wind is blowing. I mean, blowing. So we're tucked up in a backwater creek, basically underneath a bridge. I've fished here before bunches of times. I don't know if we got good signal or not. We may not be able to do this. We may not be able to do this. I don't know. Lisa Elliott, I'm in a really bad spot for getting a connection. How's my video? How's my audio? Because I don't know if this is going to work or not. I don't know. I don't know if this is going to work, y'all. Y'all have to let me know. Can you hear me? Can you see me? I don't know. I may be talking to myself. I see y'all popping up. Ronnie Moore, Lisa Elliott, Grace family. But can you hear me? Okay. Because normally this is the spot where I'm at right now. When I'm live streaming and driving, this is the place I drive by that I lose signal. So I'm really surprised you guys have even got me right now. Now, I call this place the Briar Patch because Whisker, what's going on, Richard Jarvis? Because there ain't nothing but trash out there. There's underwater brush piles and stuff. Even if we hook a fish, it's gonna be fun getting it in. We'll just have to see. But right now the wind's blowing so hard everywhere else that you can't even. I wouldn't even try to do a live. We're tucked down underneath a bridge right now. Actually, I'm surprised you guys are even picking me up. But we're fishing. It's St. John's Bayou. It is one of the creeks that dumps into the Mississippi River. And I've actually got my line stowed into. You see all them weeds and stuff? I've been watching them bushes, and the fish are swimming through there, and you can see all the limbs moving when they swim through. You can, and I throwed right off in there, right off in that jump. Mike Irvin, hello. This is basically the only spot we've got that we can fish today. It's not good today. And we've never tried to live stream here. I've never brought you guys here. This is the first time I brought you guys to this spot. But normally I fish here. When I fish here, I catch a lot of little bitty blue cats. I think the biggest blue cat I've ever caught in this particular spot might have been 6 or 8 pounds. That's it. A lot of channel cats in here. But we thought we'd pop in at this spot right here and give it a try. And I'm waiting on my later this afternoon, you guys. If we're still rolling and still going, my buddy, my river rat brother, Jerry Parker from Parker Pursuits, will be going live later. And when he goes live, he's going to send me a message and let me know. And we're all going to hop over on his channel when he does that. But he'll let me know when he goes live. And I'll let you guys know. And we'll go over. And I may even get him to drop a link. And I may pop up on his screen and fish with him. And then you'll have 2 for the price of 1. You'll double your chances of getting to see somebody catch a fish. But that's the plan for today. Canadian Fisherman's. Hey, Rich, what's going on, buddy? I don't know how the fishing's going to be right here. I haven't fished here in, oh, God, I bet you 10 years. But it's the only spot we could get to today that the wind wasn't. We're tucked down and underneath the bridge and hiding from the wind. It's basically our only option right now. So we'll take what we can get. And the rods are out right there in front of y'all. I think you can see them. I see one of them. I'm blind as a bat, so I don't know. Hopefully y'all can see all of them. You got the silver rod in the middle, and there should be a rod off to this side and off to that side. I don't know how well y'all can see them. But even if we hook up, our biggest challenge is dragging them through this trashy, tall weeds right here. Because we're fishing in the middle of the channel out there of this flooded creek, which is fairly clear. But once you hook them and you bring them in, if you get close to the bank, it's a bad mess. I mean, there's just stuff everywhere. Is that wind getting y'all? I got a little cross breeze coming in right now. But we'll see what we can do. And if I start losing signal and stuff, I can't tell. You guys will have to let me know, and we'll just have to give it up. Because right now, this is the only option I've got. Okay, thank you, Ronnie. Ronnie, where I'm at is, if you know, when you go past the spillway dam and you drive down in that first little blacktop road to the right, you turn down it and you go down that hill and that bridge there, I'm right underneath that bridge. That's where I'm at right now. And the river is dropping like really fast. So I'm hoping by next weekend that we can get somewhat back to normal. Hopefully, maybe get back to normal and see. And I got that one rod's already getting dragged way up into the brush. I don't know if it's dropped slack too. I don't know if something's picked it up and running that way with it or what. I think to go there and tighten that line up a little bit and see if there's something messing with it. But this is, like I said, this is the only spot we've got to fish. Old Oak, what's up, buddy? This is the only spot we've got that we can fish today. Every place else, um, the wind is so bad, it's not even worth trying it. We just found us a little cubby hole to hide down in, too. And oh, look, come here, Ronnie. Blue Line Adventures, what's going on? Let's see here. I'm going to throw a link up. And you'll have that option to come up if you want. We just don't know how it's going to be here. We don't know if we're going to catch fish or not, but we're going to try. I know we wasn't going to catch none sitting on the couch. And I was supposed to be out on the water today by 9 o'clock, my time. It is now, I'm about an hour late getting out. But that wind is absolutely awful above there. Thank you, Rich. I appreciate you, buddy. And like I said, I'm waiting on I'll get a notification from Jerry Parker from Parker Pursuits this afternoon. Fat Boy Eric, what's going on, buddy? When Parker Pursuits notifies me, we're going to do a DSO raid on Parker Pursuits and go over. And I may try to see if he wants to link up with me, and we'll do a split screen of us fishing. But we're definitely going to raid Parker today, man. That's our. If we can't catch no fish, we're going to go in there and blow Parker out of the water. We're going to raid him. He just likes a few more watch hours being monetized. And we're going to go over there when he comes live and help him out. Because that's my buddy. It's my brother. Mississippi River forever, Braden. All the time. Who did I miss? Somebody went by. Martin SUK. Hello, buddy. Richard Jarvis. I think I said hi to you. I don't remember. It's supposed to get really warm here today. I don't know if that's going to be enough to pick the bite up because the temperatures dropped off really cold last night. And so the water temp right now is dropped way down. And as any of y'all know that fish a lot, that will give these fish lockjaw. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Plus, you might can see me break my neck running down these rocks. We ain't done that in a while. If we get one of those rods go off, I ain't got to go for maybe 6 feet, but it's straight down. So, Indiana Chris, hey, brother, what's up? Man, that Murillo rod has got a ton of slack dropped in it. Let me get that slack pulled out of there real quick, y'all. Oh, I'm going to water. Dad, come it. I almost fell in. I started leaning forward, lost my balance, and I almost went in that water. Right now, we're fishing with straight skipjack. We'll try that for a little bit. If we don't get a bite for too long, we'll switch over to either some dark water bait or some carp. We'll throw some of that on there. But conditions are terrible today. We're just lucky we found this little spot right here. Uncle Lou, hey, buddy. We do not have, you know what? Man, that wind's blowing under that bridge now. I hope that's not getting off. I got wind whipping right under this bridge. But if you look way down there, that goes down, and right there, this travels way down and it dumps right into the other channel that I've been fishing, which in turn dumps. Look at that, the wind blew the rod over. In turn, dumps the right into the Mississippi River. That wind blew that rod right over. You gotta find a better spot to hold that rod. That ain't too bad there, I think. I don't know. Oh, it's kind of sketchy. That might work. Oh man, I've been sitting here. Good God. I got skipjack butt. I piled some skipjack up on the bank. It's stuck to my butt. Oh, God. I sat on top of that skipjack and smashed it. Then y'all probably won't be able to see them rods if they go down. But if they do and we hook up, you will get to see it. And then what we're looking for right here is maybe some good size channel cats and some small blues. That's what we normally catch in this spot. I don't usually fish this spot, like I said, but unfortunately our options are very thinned out today. But our Mississippi River, she is dropping fast, getting. Hopefully, she's trying to get back to normal. Because I want to get back into some of my honey holes. Oh, the sun's going to be right in my face for a while, y'all. I'm sorry. We're doing the best we can. I'm eventually going to have to get me like an iPad or something and learn how to Bluetooth it to my phone or whatever it is y'all do. I don't know. Where I can have a bigger screen set up. because the biggest challenge for me is watching these rods and trying to pay attention to y'all too. Okay, water went down. Yes, Ronnie, the water has dropped. Uh, Probably just a couple of feet, maybe 2 or 3 feet over the last. I'm gonna say the last 48 hours. It's dropped. Maybe 3 feet, depending on how much ice melt we get up north. If it continues dropping at the rate it's dropping right now, we should be in good shape by Saturday of next week. And with those warmer temperatures coming in, the water dropping down, and getting back to where I want it to be, that's what we're hoping for. But today's main goal was to uh, oh man, there's skipjack jumping out there. We may have to throw I may have to throw for some skipjack here in a little bit. Oh, I wish I was fishing, Fat Boy Eric. I wish you was fishing too, brother. I wish we were all fishing together. You know. But our goal today was to try to get some time on the water and see if we can catch a fish. Which I mean, why else would you be on the water? That's kind of a stupid statement. But our main goal today is we want to get you guys in here and hanging out and stuff, and maybe we can get something done. But later on this afternoon, Parker Pursuits is going to come up live. We're going to leave here, go there. You guys can follow me over there. I'm going to message him and say, hey, look, man, drop me a link. I'll share a screen with you, brother, and I'll bring all my people with me. And we'll go support Parker this afternoon. And if this wind dies down today, we'll actually move to a better spot. Right now, we just got to wait for the wind to kind of clear out of here. Hey, Donnie, what's up, buddy? Oh, wait a minute. Dennis, I'm sorry. Man, see the sun's right there? Right above me, and it's really blinding me. I called you Donnie. It's Dennis. I'm sorry, Dennis. My biggest fear right now is, I mean, if we get the wind to die down, that'd be great. I'm sitting on a rock, and it's really cutting into my butt. Um, but worst case scenario, we'll have to go back where we were yesterday. And I'm telling you, most likely all we're going to hook there is bowfin, uh, aka grinnell, aka dogfish, aka shoe pig. That's all the same fish, just different name. But we can go over there and bend the rod anyway. I was hoping by coming here that we may catch these channel cat moving up through this creek. A lot of times the problem is though, when this water starts dropping really fast, those fish will beat feet out of here and head back to the river. But at certain times of the year, this particular spot right here, I've actually seen it dry up. Now, when it's real hot summertime and there's no rain and the drought kicks in, this spot right here will dry up. I mean, you can't walk across it because the mud's 5, 6 foot deep, even when there's no water in it. But literally, there'll be no water in it. It'll dry completely up. It'll be void of H2O. 21 beautiful people in the house. I don't think I've said hi to 21 people. I apologize for that. But I'm really trying to concentrate on these rods, which I always do. I pay more attention to the rods than I do y'all. But any bite we get here, we definitely need to be vigilant and be ready to go because there's probably not going to be a lot of bites, so we don't want to miss any of them. And who knows, a miracle may happen. It may hit that magic hour time of the day, and they just start lighting it up. I don't look for it to happen, But it's happened before. It's possible. Just never know. Had to see. Oh, we just got a bite on that center rod. We just had our first nibble. That was our first bite of the day right there. He just barely tapped it. So that's encouraging. Southwest Catfish Squad, what's up? Good morning, buddy. Window is fine. Reception is decent. Hopefully the fishing is good. We're going to try. We just got our first tap on the rod. But by the way he bit, I've almost bet that it's bowfin up in here too. I bet it's bowfin up in here. Those things really move up into these creeks when that river floods out. Man, right above this bridge, we're underneath the bridge, but right above the bridge, the wind is whipping so hard, it's ridiculous. I mean, it is blasting. If I took this camera up top right now, I promise you'd be bad. Off the res, there comes a wind gust right there. Hopefully we don't get a lot of those. Hold on to the tripod so it don't blow over. I'm hoping this freaking wind just stops. I'm not counting on it. The Bugman in here, I didn't see him. He get by me. My brother Bugman. And I've got a lot of people coming up to fish with me this year. I hope this ain't one of those years where the river just stays messed up all year. We had that a few years ago where it flooded out in September and it didn't go down to almost the September of next year. That was the worst year ever that we've ever had on the river. I don't know if I've gotten any more bites or not on that one. I looked over just a time while ago to see that one rod hit, and I haven't been paying much attention to him. I don't know if he's hit again since then or not. But if I don't look back and the rod's not bent down, we're not exactly happy anyway. The water right now is absolutely freezing cold. I don't know the temperature, but I know you don't want to stick your hand in it for more than 3 seconds. Something's dropped slack on that Murillo rod again. We do have a current heading that way. It's not a strong current. I don't know how well you can see the little sticks and stuff that float by every now and then, but they're moving really slow. I'm really hoping this wind will go away. Parker, what's up, buddy? Hey, we're getting a bunch of people together, Jerry, and I want to throw this option at you. You don't have to do it. When you go live later, we're all going to come over and hang out with you. Um, Depending on if my conditions get better or not. If you want to drop a link, I'll fish with you today on your channel and I'll bring all these people with me. Or we can just come all over there and hell, I'll hang out and chat. I don't care because I'll hit record on my crap. I need to get some production videos anyway, so it doesn't matter to me. I've been doing nothing but live streams and I hate that. I like doing the production videos as well. I like a kind of an even mix of both. Swamp Donkey. Another one of my favorites, Swamp Donkey. Oh my God. I love watching Swamp Donkey. And I also hate watching Swamp Donkey because they're catching all the fish all the time. And I'm like, man, why can't I be doing that right now? This really gets my goat. No, I'm kidding. I love it when you guys catch fish. I enjoy it more than I hate it. I promise you that. I enjoy watching you catch them, but boy, it makes me wish I could do that right now. But right now, man, my water's just blown out. But that doesn't mean you can't catch fish. If you want 100% guarantee that you're not going to catch fish, then just don't go fishing. That's 100% guarantee. Pontoon Jody, my sister. Hey there, Jody girl. Hey there, Jody girl. My Jody girl. Jello. We've had one little bitty nibble so far. We may have had more. I ain't been looking at the rods. I don't know. I just want to get out of the house and hang out with y'all. And we've got 29 people in here. Parker, what time do you think you're going to go? Let's see. Might try. Oh, I got to go back and check out Parker, man. I always got to hang out with Parker and check him out. I lost him. Might try the lake. It has some big channels in it. Brother, whatever you want to do, we're going to go with you. You say, hey, you pull the trigger and we will come running. You just message me. I'll pick it up on my other phone. And we'll roll. We'll be like, saddle up and ride. We're going to Parker's. But you just let me know when, brother, and we will all head that way. I'll bring the posse with me. And we will raid you like you ain't never been raided before. So we're trying to catch a fish. In the meantime, we're waiting on Jerry Parker to get set up whenever he gets ready. Oh, his sun feels, it just came off the side of that bridge and hit me in the back. That feels so good right now. Oh, I'm like a lizard on a rock. Suck it up. Vitamin D. If we ain't quits, like I said, I know I'm being redundant and I keep repeating myself, but I know new people keep coming in here. So I'm going to repeat myself constantly. It's one of my bad habits. I do repeat myself. I'm doing it right now. I'm still repeating myself about repeating myself. But if the wind quits, we'll move to where we were yesterday, and we'll hook up with Parker. I was really hoping today that there's a town called Cape Girardeau, Missouri. Cape Girardeau. That's north of me, and it's south of Parker. And I wish I would have contacted him and made plans, but it's going to happen in the future. But I wanted to try to. I actually thought about driving north today and have Parker drive south and fish like the diversion channel between Cape Girardeau and Scott City, Missouri. But I think it's still flooded out pretty bad. I don't know if you can get in there or not, but that will be coming. You will be getting to see that soon. Not today. Uh, I'm going to keep advertising it because we're going to make it happen. But this year we've got several trips planned. I know I've talked to Parker. The trips I want to do is I want to meet him at Trail of Tears State Park there in Missouri. And it's right across from Illinois. And we're going to fish Trail of Tears because they got some really cool wing dikes out there. And we'll get out there and wing dike fish for you. And we'll have Fishing Freedom and Jello. We're supposed to try to get Jello down there if he can make it. We're really hoping Jello can make it. And we're going to hit Trail of Tears State Park. And we may fish the diversion channel between Cape and Scott City. And if we do that, you guys are going to see some cool fish, especially off them wing dikes at Trail of Tears. I've got several videos up, older videos where I fished Trail of Tears State Park. You can actually go back and find them. It says Trail of Tears State Park on there. And you'll see some of the fish we catch there. My grandson, I threw up a video on TikTok, I think yesterday or day before. That's where I took my grandson to catch his very first catfish, and it was a huge, huge channel cat. One of the biggest channel cat I've ever seen. And that video is on TikTok, but you can also find it on my YouTube page. I mean, you guys see the size of that channel cat this kid caught. It was massive. And I had the clicker turned on the reel, and when that fish would run, man, it was screaming the drag. It's all on video. I'm not just making up stuff to tell you. You can go watch it. Okay, going to get you up my way to fish some of the winged. Absolutely, Parker. I've had several conversations with Richard Cluck from Fishing and Freedom. We're definitely going to do some wing dike fishing this morning or this year. I've only got 2 wing dikes here where I'm at, and you can only get to them by boat. You can't get because they're coming off of an island out in the middle of the river. And so my options for wing dike are I have to have the boat up and running to get to them. And my wing dikes here, 0 reception. You can't live stream from them. So when I do my wing dikes here, it'll have to be recorded video that I'll edit out and put on the channel. Man, something has really dropped slack in that Murillo rod. He's heading right for that. All of you see all that trash in the water? The line's out there in the middle. He comes running back and goes right up in there. And that's what he's doing right now. He's swimming right into that trash pile. Annette Morgan, Lloydies. What's going on? We saw Lloydies this morning. Got to talk to him on Pontoon Jody's channel. Hi, Annette. Is Chucky around? We've already started off this morning. I got 2 skipjack with me. And I laid one of them down, was going to cut it up, and I forgot about it and sat on it and smashed the crap out of it. You put 200 pounds of weight on a fish, you wind up with skipjack pudding. And I got fish butt. The last person I saw that was Has Life. He had a bag of a Jello chicken or Kool-Aid chicken and put it in the seat of his boat and forgot about it. And he wound up with chicken butt. That was the day that Has was a chicken butt. Right now, the best we can hope for is this wind quits. Get some gear there. We'll get. That's what I'm waiting on. I'll be listening for you. You can either you can text my phone, message my phone. It'll ding on this other phone in my pocket when you do. Or you can just write on here that you're going live. And when you notify us that you're going live, we'll come running, brother. So we're going to try to catch fish right now. Here we go. Repeating ourselves again. 31 people in the house. And we're waiting on Jerry Parker to get set up because there's going to be some good action off of I think he's going to try to do a lake and go after some channel cats. If it wasn't so dadgum far, I would have got up this morning and drove up there. Parker, hold on. Is that lake that you're going to try to fish? Is that in Missouri or is that in Illinois? Dang it, Danny and Jody. Wake up. Now after, fishing. Can't take it. Jello, absolutely. Go out fishing, my brother. Jello's been making some great videos. If you guys haven't checked out his channel, you need to go check it out. He's been fishing Powderton Lake, and from what I hear, there's not a lot of fish in there, but the ones that he catches are quality fish. Unlike, Baldwin, you've got quantity, but at Powderton, you've got quality. Both lakes are awesome to fish. If you like catching a lot of fish, you go to Baldwin. If you want to throw a line out there and put the time in and catch a big one, then you follow Jello over to Powderton Lake. Joe's like, quit telling where my spot is, man. Shut your mouth. Here's the first ding on the phone. Let's see who's here. 29 people still in the house. Man, I got fish scales all over my phone. Who's that knocking on the door? That'd be Mr. JP himself. Oh, Parker, we don't have to do a split screen because I mean, the best person to walk you through how to do a split screen is Jody. Um, I'm about as good at explaining stuff as I'm not good at it. Yeah, split screen. Jody's the one that taught me how to do it, and I've tried to explain it to people, and she's better at it, way better at it than I am. Man, that sun feels good. I wish that wind would go away because we would definitely move to a spot where I know we would hook fish. They're not going to be catfish, most likely, but they'll bend the rod. Close it out. Man, I could have done had 10 bites and I wouldn't know it. I ain't even been looking at them rods at all. Because in this cold weather fishing, you got to go after them whenever they're pecking on it and bending on it like that. And you wind up reeling down on them and hooking them. When it's real cold like this, these fish here, they very rarely take that rod down and take off with it. Yeah, but Jody, uh, uh, Parker needs to figure out how to do a split screen. And I'm scared to death to try to get him because I don't know the difference between what he uses for his phone or whatever. And if you don't want to mess with it, that's fine. Downtown Ernie Brown. Downtown Ernie Brown is in the house, baby. My brother Ernie. Okay, the wind's. I don't want to say the wind died down because as soon as I do, it's going to start back up again. If that wind quits today, we are golden. We're going back to the Spillway Dam and we'll fish there. You can walk Parker through it in 2 minutes. Jerry, if you're paying attention, I need you to connect with Jody on that. If you don't want to mess with it, listen, I'm not obligating you. Because I am absolutely committed to uh, going and helping out my brother, Jerry Parker, today. That's my number one priority today is going and hanging out with Jerry. Um, oh, hold on. Is he going to take it? We're getting hit on that silver rod again. He worked on it a little harder that time. I might need to start paying attention to them rods. I've got 7/0 hooks on there. They're down east tackle hooks, 7/0, with actually the size of the size of pieces of skipjack I got on there are actually way bigger than I should be using probably. I probably need to downsize those baits a little bit, but I want to throw out something big first and just see if we get something to happen with them. Yeah, the Murillo rod just dropped a ton of slack. All right, these two rods right here, we're getting taps on those rods, so it's either a really small blue cat, small channel cat, or one of them cotton picking bowfin. I'll tell you, a huge bowfin, even a 10-pound bowfin, they just tap on it like a bluegill. And every now and then you'll get one that'll put a big bend in it, but they do kind of like a gar. They'll hit it and they'll drop slack, and then they'll hit it and drop slack. So bowfin a lot of times will hit like a gar. That's in wintertime. Now in the summertime, when it's warm water and the bowfin is really active, those things will bend your rod in half when they take it down. And you'll think you've got a massive catfish, and come to find out it'll be a stinking bowfin. Um, I hope you're well too. Yes. Live today. Yeah, Jody. I've still got that stuff breaking loose on me. That was the surprise of a lifetime. I got up this morning. Now, it's not a surprise for me to get up and see Pontoon Jody live. It was totally shocking for me to see Pontoon Jody live and she wasn't fishing. That threw me off. I'm like, what is going on here? I don't know if I've ever seen that. Pontoon Jody in the morning and she wasn't on a boat. I don't know if I've ever seen that or not. I may run up the truck and grab a couple more rods because right now it's all skipjack. And we might need to throw on some different baits on some different rods and see. Oh man, there's a piece of plastic that I unwrapped this skipjack from. It's blowing down the bank. I need to get that, y'all. I need to get that plastic. First, put it back in the bucket. I don't want it going down the stream. Man, the sun's coming out really nice. I'm hoping it'll change this day up. We shall see. Mm. Oh, Ronnie Moore, you got a fishing musician hoodie? Cool, man. Oh, here comes a bunch of ducks swimming down there. I think those are ducks. What the hell is that? Are those ducks? Or is that deer swimming across the water with their heads sticking out? I was down here one day fishing and I saw something going across the water. There was like three of them, and I thought it was ducks. And I walked over and looked, and it was deer. Their heads were sticking out of the water swimming across. I've got an old video somewhere. Matter of fact, I need to dig that up. It's in I've got it archived somewhere, and I've never posted that video of a whole herd of deer that were on an island out here at the Mississippi River, and the water came up so high that the island went underwater, and those deer were that piled up on the last few inches of dirt they had left standing, and they finally said screw it and jumped in and swam. And we didn't harass them because people were telling me it's illegal. You were too close to them, but we followed along in the boat and stayed with them until they got across the river and got up on the other bank. We were just going to make sure that they didn't go under, but I had several people tell me it was illegal for us to do that. I don't know because we weren't harassing them. We were actually just trying to make sure they down East Tackle. What's up, brother? But we were just making sure those deer made it across. I don't know what we could have done other than like if they started going under, just like pull upside the boat and hold their heads up. That would be kind of dangerous because they would try to get in the boat, and then that's a bad idea. But we did follow those deer along, and they swam all the way across the Mississippi River, and they all made it, believe it or not. That just surprised me. I said, there's no way they're going to freaking make it. Not across the river. But where they went in at, they hit that swift current, and we followed them for like a mile when they were swimming across, the current swept them down almost a mile downstream before they made it to the other shore. Yeah, those are ducks. Because he's turning around in circles and stuff. Deer don't do that. It's just ducks. Bunch of ducks. Martin, SUK. I'm so sick of this floodwater. It's absolute torture for me. Floodwater is. I hate it. Normally on this creek that I'm on right now, from bank to bank, it's usually about 30 feet. I didn't say 30 yards, I said 30 feet. It's usually really narrow. And all that you ever catch out of here is little bitty channel cats. But since it's flooded, maybe something moved up in there. I know a lot of guys have been trot lining this. Matter of fact, they cut a boat ramp out behind me. They cut down trees and stuff, and where they can launch their boats right here behind me. And they're running gill nets and trot lines all over this creek. So if they're doing that, they're not doing it for no reason. There's a reason they're doing it. I know the gill nets, they're going after buffalo fish. They're trying to catch buffalo. But the trot lines have got to be for catfish. I just really don't believe that wind's going to let up on us today, though. It ain't acting like it. Oh, man, there's a bad gust of wind right there. I had to reach up and hold this. I got this tripod. Well, basically, show you here. Tripod set up right there. And we're down under this bridge right here. Fishing under the bridge, trying to stay out of the wind. And I have to try not to move that phone too much because it does mess with my reception. It messes the screen up. Still got 27 people in the house waiting on Jerry Parker to get set up. Waiting on the Parker train. That's a woodpecker. I was trying to figure out what that noise was behind me. A piloted woodpecker, or some people call it pileated. I'm not sure how you say it. They look just like Woody Woodpecker on the cartoon. They got the red head with the things sticking on the back. Ooh, big gust of wind. Hold on to the tripod, Daddy. I was actually going to set up on top of the bridge and fish off the bridge. I had two concerns there. One being there wasn't anything to hold my rods down, and if those fish pull your, I don't want to lose none of my rods. What baits are you using? Is this saying hello? Right now, we got 3 rods out. All 3 have skipjack on it. I'm probably going to go up in a minute and grab a couple more rods, and we're going to throw out some of this right here. If I can get it out of the shadow, I can't get it out of the shadow. That gum shadow's getting me. But it's dark water bait. This is the anise flavored. I've got a bag of the garlic flavored. I haven't tried it yet. And we may break that bag open and try some of that. Great crested woodpecker. Yep. Well, here it's called a piloted woodpecker, and which is a close relative of the ivory-billed woodpecker, which is supposedly extinct now. They believe those to be the ivory-billed woodpecker. They believe them to be. See, y'all just learn all kinds of stupid stuff. But you can fact check me anytime. I encourage it. I do. Because I love being right. They do say that the ivory-billed woodpecker, they say they've got some footage of one in Arkansas, but it's questionable. I don't believe it's an ivory-billed. I think it's a piloted woodpecker. But they said those things were freaking huge. I guess people were eating them. Why in the hell would they go extinct? I mean, who wants to eat a woodpecker? Don't go there. I'll have to go on Mike's fishing home some night and finish that story. He don't care. Oh, hit on silver rod right then. They're just bumping it though. We need to keep our eye on that middle rod right there. So far, it's been getting most of the taps on it, but that was another tap on it. I will give you heads up on it. Some of y'all saw it yesterday when we were fishing. Um, a lot of bowfin in here. Now, here's the thing: if you hook a bowfin, 9 times out of 10, you'll get them right to the bank, and about a foot from the bank, they'll splash water all over the place, and then they'll spit the hook out because they never do get that hook in them because they got a real bony jaw with a lot of teeth. But they will hold on to that bait like a pit bull. They will refuse to let it go until you get to the bank, and when you pull their head up out of the water, then they'll open their mouth and throw the bait back at you. We had that happen on the first time was on the 1v1 Marks Catfish and Crawfish channel yesterday. I hooked into one. It was probably about 8 or 10 pounds, and got him all the way to the bank. And boom, he spit the bank and threw it up on the bait and threw it up on the bank at me. That was on a live stream. It happened, and then I went live after that, and it happened 2 or 3 more times after that, where that fish would come right to the bank. You pull his head out of the water, and they will open their mouth, and when you're pulling, and that bait will just fly right back up and land on the bank. But they will grab on that bait and hold on to it real tight. And because their jaw's so bony, the hook doesn't get set. But when they open their mouth, it just flies out of there. I don't know if y'all can hear that woodpecker back here or not. He's sure making a lot of freaking noise. It's one of them big ones. I got to try to figure out these rocks where. Man, I just know I'm going to fall today. Mo Creek Fishing, what's up, buddy? I guarantee y'all, if we get a takedown on a rod, I'm going to freaking fall. Guarantee it. Because I've only got to go 6 feet, but it's straight down. I guarantee you I'm going to fall. The falling I can deal with. I just hope I don't roll off into the water. Because if I roll off in that water, we're freaking done. We're done. Woo, almost took my hat off. Yeah, if I fall in that water, it's over. I'm getting in the truck, starting the heater up, and I'm heading for the house. So let's hope that don't happen. What I'm truly hoping for today is, like I said, here I go, repeat myself again. We're hoping to win quits. We're hoping Jerry Parker gets his live stream going, and we all go over there and hang out with Parker. And I get this wind out of here, and I can move back down to the spillway dam and fish down there. I'm back. Jody, have you been talking to Parker? Honey. Well, I wish he quit messing with that silver rod and just take it down. We've still got a fish pecking on it. My guess is it's a little bitty blue cat. You get a lot of the little bitty blue cats in here. A lot of them. In the summertime, you come here, you're going to catch blue cats that don't even weigh a pound. And I mean, you'll catch tons of them. But they're all little bitty. Thank you, Jody. See, you know how freaking awesome Jody is. I'm telling y'all what. You have no idea. You don't know what I know. Jody is amazing. Come on, fish. Let's go look and see what other rods we got. And I think we need to throw out some different baits. I don't want to pull these rods and change the bait. I want to add rods to it with different baits. Man, the fish are coming out of the water in them weeds. Take it, son. Quit pecking on it. Man, there are a bunch of skipjack hitting topwater. I need to probably throw that sabiki rig out there and try to hook some of the skipjack. Because there's a frozen skipjack right there, and he is wrapped up tighter than Dickie's hat band. But he's frozen hard as a carp. But I would love to get some fresh ones out of here. Hey there, Jody girl. Hey, Jody girl. How many of y'all know what song that originally was? First person to tell me wins absolutely nothing. Do you know what that song I just changed words to it? What song was that? Can you tell me? Hey there, Jody girl. My Jody girl. Think about it. Who knows the words to that? Who knows the name of that song? But with the actual words on it. Who knows? Who knows? Y'all don't know. You ain't old enough. Bunch of young whippersnappers. Bugman might know. You I can't even laugh anymore without breaking that stuff loose in my chest. But it's good for you. I've been trying to laugh a lot lately. It helps me get that crap on my chest. Come on, you little pecking thing. Just peck, peck, peck. Man, the fish are, these weeds right here that go all the way up to the bank, there's fish flopping all up in them, which tells me, in my guess at this, I'm fishing way out there in the deepest part, the main channel at the bottom. And I think those fish are closer to the bank, up in all these weeds and stuff swimming around. And I can't throw in there and get them because it'd be a waste of my time. It'd be a waste of your time. And probably wind up hooking a fish and getting wrapped up in the line and breaking them off. Uh, Wait a minute. Back up there, buddy. Shut up, Daryl. Daryl, don't you worry about me, buddy. Whenever summertime comes here, I'll be catching some trophy seeker outdoor fish. You know what I'm talking about. I'll show you. You know, it's always funny how these yeah, I'm gonna pick on you now. You started, son. How all these boat fishermen, God bless you. I love you. Now, how bad is it when you're a boat fisherman and you come on bragging about beating a bank guy with all your electronic gadgets and stuff, and a bank guy sitting on a bank and holding his own against you with nothing but a rod, a hook, and some bait. That's all he's got. And they're out there trolling around going, check the sonar. Hey, Woody, there's 15 fish right below us. Pull up 50 feet, 20 feet, and we'll throw out and catch them. Bless your heart. Might as well be fishing on a video game. I got another one. I'm just kidding. If I could get my boat running and get all that crap on there, I'd be right there beside you, brother. I just don't have the let's just say I ain't in that position to do that. I love you, Daryl, you big chicken head. Oh, if you guys, man, here's the thing. A lot of times, I don't know. Dominic Hollis, my brother, he ain't far from me. Me and Dominic, I've got to hook up with Dominic this year and go fishing with him. We're going to meet somewhere between uh, Missouri and Illinois or Paducah, Kentucky. I think, Dominic, you're from Paducah, right? I think Dominic's from Paducah. I may be wrong. He's going to correct me if I am. But we'll be hooking up with Dominic sometime this year. That's my plan. I'm going to definitely get with him. I love fishing with other people. It's so much fun. Gust of wind. Hold on to the tripod. And what was I going to say about there? I forgot. Man, I had one. I had a bullet loaded in the chamber and got distracted. Under about 10 years ago. Hold on here. Right. Went to spot. Yeah. See, Daryl keeps sneaking stuff past me. Because that's why Daryl is. I'll tell y'all something. I caught pick a Daryl sneaky. Y'all keep your eye on him. He's if Daryl's anywhere around, there's something going on. It ain't bad, but it ain't good either. Not if Daryl's around. It ain't bad. It ain't like something's gonna hurt nobody, but it ain't gonna be good. Oh yeah. You know, coming back from CatCon, I had to cross the Tennessee River, and I crossed the Ohio, and I crossed Mississippi, of course. But man, that Tennessee River, dadgum, I ain't never fished it, but it looked good. Well, that's not necessarily true. I fished Pickwick Dam, in Tennessee, not Georgia. I fished Pickwick in Tennessee before. But I really like Tennessee River. I'm gonna make my way over there pretty soon. I love how that river looks. Dadgum, this wind, it's killing me. We're gonna have to go up and grab another rod. Go out some different bait. I don't think it's gonna make any difference. If this wind will quit, we'll go somewhere and catch some fish. They ain't gonna be catfish, but we'll catch them. And I need to throw today and get some fresh carp. The 14th and 15th, Daryl, um, I actually thought about doing that, and I got home and got to looking, and really griped my butt. I've got a prior commitment that day because I was gonna pull my camper down there. The 14th and 15th, that paper you was handing out at CatCon. I wasn't going to even tell you I was coming. I was just going to let it be a surprise. But I've actually got some doctor's appointments and stuff then because I'm a veteran. I go to the VA hospital and they schedule my stuff out. I'll have appointments scheduled out 8-9 months ahead of time. As a matter of fact, tomorrow I've got a doctor's appointment. They're sending me to a specialist. I got to go get a CAT scan. Um, they want to do reconstructive surgery on my sinus cavity. I'm not looking forward to that. I thought you were a carp fisherman. I do it all, brother. I snag carp. I catch catfish. We do some bluegill fishing. I may even do a frogging video this year. We'll put our boat on and go out with the spotlights and gig some frogs. We do it all. Do deer hunting. I've been neglecting all my other videos. I've been doing strictly catfishing. But once I get up and rolling again, we're going to be doing camping videos. We're going to be doing going out at late at night and gigging frogs, um, deer hunting. We'll do some dove hunting videos. Just all kinds of stuff. I don't like doing the dove hunting videos. I've tried it because it's too hard to move the camera and get the bird, get the shot and all that. It's too hard to do. It is for me. I need a professional cameraman who can sit beside me and catch all that footage. I can't do that and shoot birds too. It's just too damn hard. You're a trash fisherman. Daryl, shut up. I've seen some of the fish you catch. Come here with that bull crap. Oh, I know what I was going to say a while ago. I go, you see go on people's channels and they go, oh, there's Trophy Seekers Outdoors. Y'all make sure you go to his channel and check him out and subscribe to him and stuff. I promise you, anybody on my channel, they've already got all the people. We'll advertise for you. But chances are, if they found me, they found them on them people's channels. So I'll send them to you. I don't know what good it'll do because they're already been there. Well, that's how they found me. I was lurking around in the chat on y'all's channels. Gonna be listening. Okay, buddy. No, we're just waiting on Jerry Parker. That's when the show's gonna start, son. When Jerry Parker gets set up. Catfish regulators. You put a GoPro on your Benelli? That ain't a bad idea. I don't have a GoPro. I've got one. It's a knockoff of a GoPro. It's called an Activion. And that thing freaking sucks. Yeah. It's like a generic GoPro and it sucks. I started out videoing with that. I actually got it in the truck. I may actually bring the power pack down and set that on because I got a camera mount up top above. The phone's mounted on a bracket on the tripod legs, and up top I've got another bracket that takes that GoPro that it mounts there, and I can run those two cameras at the same time. That's right, Lloydies. Dominic Hollis went over there. He checked out Trophy Seekers. Look at there. Daryl, I got you one. Ain't that something? I got you one. Hey, you guys, seriously, Daryl catches some amazing fish. He is one hell of a fisherman. One of my favorite episodes was Daryl. And it wasn't one of the ones where he was catching the great big fish, was when he had a cause as a guest on his boat. That was a great show. If you haven't watched it, you got to go watch it. Dude, they cracked up and cut up all day long. They had me laughing so hard it was ridiculous. But Daryl's got a lot of great content on his channel. And yeah, the big dummy catches fish too. And I ain't talking about little fish. Daryl gets into some big ones, buddy. You know what? I wasn't going to say anything, Daryl, But I know that Woody and Russ do most of the work on that boat. They do all the hard work. Daryl just sits back there with the camera and drives the boat and talks. So that comes to this point. Is Daryl a great fisherman? Or is he just riding Woody and Russ's coattails? Think about it. I don't know. Go watch his channel and you decide for yourself. Maybe the only reason Woody and Russ hang out with Daryl is because he got a freaking boat. They're like, I can't stand that idiot, but dadgum, he's got a boat. Let's go. Yep, on the back. I'm going to be going in and out of the signal. This keeps coming and going. Yep, I did choke a chicken to death. And I used said chicken. Listen carefully. You make fun of me all you want about killing that chicken. But I took that chicken and I won the Iron Cats Championship or Iron Cats tournament that day. No, on the day I killed the chicken, I was on Pontoon Jody's challenge, and I took second place to J Dog. He beat me by 4 pounds. Now I took that same chicken, I think it was a week later, and fished in the Iron Cats tournament and took first place with that choked out chicken. So, yeah, I killed chicken. Caught the only catfish of the day. It was a 24 pounder that was 34 and a half inches long that won the tournament, son. So do I regret killing that chicken? You can talk about it all you want because that was a winning chicken, brother. I'll do it again. Kill one in a heartbeat. He got me a second place win and a first place win. He picked on that middle rod so much, I might need to check the bait on it. I haven't seen anything hit the other 2 rods. It dropped a bunch of slack in the Murillo rod, but it never pulled it. Not that I saw, anyway. Well, let's see here. What was that? Oh, before I forget, if you want a sticker, email me. Put together this one. Okay. Bugman, you talking to me or you talking to everybody? My new stickers should be in this coming week. And I'll start getting some of those out to everybody. Jimmy Graham. Let me back up. My chat rolled by really quick. He's still using the same carpet you had a month ago. Carp? The same carp that I had a month ago? Are you talking about this carp? That's him. That's that carp from a month ago. He's in the bucket. Today is the last day for that carp, though, I promise. Let me see. He don't stink yet. It's been so cold, he didn't even have to be in the refrigerator. I just keep it in the back of the truck. Seriously, that carp has been in the back of my truck for a month and a half, and he still looks like that. For a month and a half, that carp has been in my truck in this bucket, and he's cold as ice. Doesn't stink at all. Matter of fact, y'all indulge me for a minute. I'm going to run up here and grab another rod. Let's put a piece of that carp on and throw it out. What do you say? Oh, Lord. Hey, if it works, son. Yeah, I got that same dead carp. We are going to, if this wind quits, we're going to move today and we'll go over there and fish that spot where yesterday. We're going to snag a new carp today, and we're going to throw this one on the bank for the eagles to eat. But let me go up and see if I've got another rod rigged up and ready to go, and we'll get some carp out there, okay? I'll be right back, you guys. Just hang tight. We're waiting on Jerry Parker. Hold on, wait a minute. You still don't have that. Girls, hey, my hand to God, as God is my witness, that is that same carp. I swear to you, that is it. Because that carp was so big, when I fished with him for the entire month, I was cutting off on one side of him. Well, the last day that I was there, I flipped him over and cut that fillet off, and that is that carp. That is the same freaking carp. God is my witness. I'm not lying to you. It is. Let me get another rod. We're going. I hardly ever use this rod, but it's got the Pin Fierce 4000 on it. This reel was given to me by Brant Peacher in Florida. If you guys don't know who Brant Peacher is, um, he's a saltwater fisherman down around Pensacola. The name of his channel is Angler Up with Brant, and he's pretty small time. I think right now he's got like 120,000 subscribers. So he's just getting started. But Brant, yeah, he's a cool guy. I went down there and hung out with them in Florida. Man, there's a big old chunk of skipjack in that bucket. And Brant gave me that reel. What I don't like about it is for some reason, the Pin puts this crappy grease in their reels, and it stiffens up, and it makes it hard to crank that handle. It's real stiff, and I got to take that reel apart and take some carburetor cleaner, blow all that grease out of there, and redo it with the oil that I want in there. Let's find a good piece of this carp. Yeah, we're definitely pushing the limit with this carp. Today will be the last day with him. But we're going to cut off a chunk of this carp. I can do it without cutting my fingers off. Cutting the skin on this carp is like cutting leather. The skin is so tough. I'm sawing on it, and it's really freaking hard to cut. Let's cut off a chunk here. Yeah, he's starting to get a little bit on the mushy side. We'll definitely get rid of him today. The meat's starting to get a little mushy on it. But generally, the piece I like is where that mud line is in there. This carp could probably stand to have a little more blood in him. We're going to cut that down to a chunk about that big. And just put it on this. We do got a 7/0 on here, don't we? Yes, we do. 7/0 hook that I got from one of my sponsors, Down East Tackle. He sent me some 7/0 hooks. Oh, daggum it. There you go. And he sent me these really tough barrel swivels. He sent me a bunch of rigs already made up, but those are going to be, I'll be using those in Florida when I go down there in August. Because they are saltwater rigs with 300-pound mono on them. And that is just like way overkill for these catfish. Now, when I go after them sharks, it's going to be perfect. Because we do a lot of shark fishing. Yeah, this reel is so hard to reel. I don't know what the deal is with it. It's like it sticks really bad. And it doesn't want to reel up. It's like hard to crank it. It's really tough. So you have to pull up real hard and really fight the fish and reel down to him. If it's got any pressure on it at all, you can't turn the freaking handle. Maybe that's why Brent gave it to me. We're going to throw right under the bridge and sink to the bottom in that channel. Get down there. Get down there. There, it just hit bottom. So we got a piece of carp out now. Now if we can find a place to stick this rod. I like to find someplace close. But that's probably not going to happen. So we'll just have to stick it where we can find a spot in the rock. That'll work. Man, I don't like how much that drifted. It's crossing this other line. I don't like that. Oh, well, if we get a fish that gets tangled up, we'll just reel him in with both rods. I can care less. But yeah, it crossed that other line. I don't like that. I thought I had a heavier weight on that. Apparently I didn't. I didn't look. It was probably a 3-ounce. It needs to be a 4 or 5. Because that current just pulled that. That's not real strong current. But it sure drug that down. Bullets and Barbecue, that's a good name. Yep. There's that other fella that's been hanging around. The name of his channel is Chicken Gravy. And everybody talks about how much they love the name of that channel, Chicken Gravy. That is a good name. If I knew there wasn't a bunch of trash hung up on it, I would sit on the bridge. I would throw in between those and let it wrap around that piling and hold that bait there. But then getting that fish off that piling may be a whole nother ball game. Let's see if we can get adjusted here a little bit better. Try to get our stuff right. Come on, Danny, quit screwing around. I don't know if them rods are there or not. That's a little better right there, I think. May or may not be. Man, I got the crows swarming me today. They're everywhere. Well, that bite sure stopped here. But I haven't been paying attention to rods. I could have got a bite and I wouldn't know it. We need to check that silver rod. It got tapped a bunch of times. And the skipjack we're using is a little less than stellar. I've got another one that's not thawed out yet. The one I'm using right now is one I thawed out yesterday. Any of that mushy, rotten fish is good for bowfin, though, if they're in there. We don't want to catch bowfin, but if that's all we can do today, we'll go for it. I don't care. My channel doesn't say Danny Stone Catfishing Outdoors. It says Danny Stone Outdoors, which means we'll catch anything. One of my most unpopular videos that I do, and I'm going to do more of them this year, is go fishing and target drum. I love to target drum. Man, that sun's starting to get warm now. I love to target drum and fish for them. I take crawfish and throw them out there on the Mississippi River, and you will catch massive drum. I mean, huge drum off of them crawfish. And they're fun to catch and they're fun to fight. But people go, man, I don't want to watch you catch those stupid drum. I said, well, then don't watch it because I'm going to do it. And if you don't like it, you're not going to offend me if that's not what you like. But we're going to do some shows about catching drum. I've got some videos of drum up on my channel, and they've got the least amount of views. But here's my thing, y'all. And, you know, all due respect to everybody that's doing the YouTube thing. Subs and stuff are nice, but that's not what I'm here for. Because the last thing I want is people subbing my channel if they don't like watching my crap. I'll keep going. If I got down and only had 2 subscribers, I'm still going to be fishing. I'm still going to be putting out videos. That being said, I appreciate each and every one of y'all. But that is not why I do this. Jerry Parker was talking to me today. I said, man, I could care less. I said, as long as somebody's watching me fish, half the time I don't even look at those freaking numbers. I just love fishing and I love sharing it with people. That's why I do YouTube. I got a good job. I don't need that money. I know whenever some of them make it real big, the money they make off of YouTube, it offsets the cost of fishing. Because I'll tell y'all something. Uh, I know it's a dumb statement, but any of y'all that don't fish, if you don't fish, why would you be watching this? But daggum, you know it. Going fishing ain't cheap. Man, you got gas and gear, and it's expensive. And yeah, I can see why a lot of people really work really hard to get monetized to offset that cost. It's a very smart thing to do. My opinion on that, this will be my final thought on that. I hope it'll be my final thought is um, if you go on YouTube, just do your thing. Go fishing, post your videos, and if people like it, they're going to watch it and they'll sub you. Okay. But if you start a YouTube channel, and if I make you mad, just remember this is just my opinion. If you start a YouTube channel and your only purpose for starting a YouTube channel is so that you can get monetized and make money, then you're doing it for the wrong freaking reason. Do it because you're doing what you love to do. And if you get monetized from it, then that's just a bonus for you doing what you enjoy doing and what you're good at doing. That's people giving back to you for being good at what you do. I know a couple of guys that's all they care about. I mean, everybody gets excited when they hit 1,000. I'll someday, if that ever happens, I will be too. I'm not going to sit here and say I won't be excited. But I'm talking about there's a couple of guys out there that started a YouTube channel for the sole purpose of thinking they were going to make money. That's the wrong reason to do it. Do it because you're doing something that you love and you want other people to see that. That's the best reason to have a YouTube channel. You look at people like that's really, really made it, the ones that got to 1,000 and are getting monetized. You know who those people are? Those are people that are good at what they do and that they love what they're doing. That's the people that's making it. Not the ones that don't give a crap about nothing but a dollar. They don't make it. The ones that make it are the ones that are good. If you're over 1,000 subscribers and you're monetized, it's because, by George, you're good at what you do and you love what you're doing. That's the reason you're monetized. But that's just my opinion. I'm not stating anything I say. I rarely state it as a fact unless I know that it's a fact. But I never state my opinions as fact. I make sure you know that's my opinion. It's not a fact. You can take it for truth or not. Boy, this spot sucks. I ain't kidding y'all. I think it's the worst fishing spot I've been in all year. Michael Alexander, thank you for the support, brother. I appreciate you. Like I said, I don't come on here to offend nobody. If you disagree with my opinion, I'm okay with that. Don't get mad about it. Tell me what you think, and I may be wrong. I don't know. I'm wrong a lot. The problem is that most people who are wrong uh, will keep fighting you and don't admit it. That's where the problem's at. Don't be afraid to admit you're wrong. I got more respect for somebody that says, man, I said that the other day. It was the dumbest thing I ever said. I was completely wrong. And that person's got my respect. But one that will not give up the ghost and will fight you over something that they know is wrong and you know is wrong, and they don't want to admit they were wrong, them people are friggin' idiots. That's when you're dumb and you want everybody to know it. Yep. Gonna stick to my stupid guns. Oh, I want this wind to quit so we can get the heck out of here and go somewhere nice. Get somewhere nice. Let's check that silver rod real quick. What do you say? Because this is the only one that's really had any bites, and I don't call them bites. They were nibbles. We ain't had a bite yet. We've had some nibbles. I'm going to break my neck. Oh, snake! Dang, he got away. Let's see if we catch a snake. Come here, buddy. Where'd that snake go? He's under there somewhere. Where did he go? That gummit. I ain't gonna get him out of them rock. If he comes back out, we're gonna grab him. There's a snake crawling in here. It's warming up for him. He went under these rocks somewhere. I'm gonna catch that sucker. Where did he go? I'm digging for him. He's under the rocks. I can't get him. If he comes back out, we're gonna catch that snake. And he will come back out because he's gonna lay on them rocks and try to get warm. And I'm gonna snatch him up. I almost caught him. We almost got a snake. Where's that rod at? Oh, I'm hooked up on that other line. That gummit, I knew that was going to happen. It goes under that one and over that one. So we got to go under here. Let's just do this. Well, I'm all kinds of tangled up here. There it goes. No. Bait's chewed on a little bit, but it's still there. Something chewed on it. I haven't seen any turtles out, so I don't believe it was a turtle, to be honest with you. I'm not throwing very far out there because this is a little bitty ditch. Where did I have that at? I don't think that's it. Let's put it right here. That's a good spot. Now, we got to fix that rod there because we pulled it in all crooked stuff. I think we're going to. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, we call her otherwise. Back of it. Yeah, it's a 3-ounce tape. It's not going to hold very well. So we're going to throw it in here close. Bounce it off the bridge and throw it right there. Let it sink down. Right there. Now let's fix this one we screwed up. Got sticks all over our line. Get them off there. This spot sucks. Too much trash here. Too much junk. Yeah, I've got sticks all over our bait. Well, that's deep. I didn't think that was that deep. Where do they have that rod stuck at? Yeah, it's drifted way down across some other lines. Best we can hope for right now is if this wind stops and we can get the heck out of here. Matters monsters. Yeah, that line's drifting across and all the other ones. I need to throw that rod out and put it on this side. Well, I need to do. Because right now it's crossing all my other lines. That's all it's doing. That current's a little faster there than it looks like. Catfish Weekly, Mr. Lyle Stokes, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for Lyle. Lyle Stokes in the house. Yes. He come to watch this massive show of suck. This place is crappy. It's junk. But it's where we're at right now. You got to take what you can get sometimes. I wish that freaking brush pile wasn't right there. I keep getting swept over into it and getting hung up. Yeah, that's where the fish are at. But what good's it do to hook a fish in that brush if you can't get him out of there? It's just a waste of time. Now, from a boat, you could pull up right there and let that bait sink down in that brush, but throwing across it in a current from the bank and it sweeps over in that trash, no, it's no good. It's not good at all. Not a good thing. I gotta cut my fingernails off. They're getting so daggum long that the trash gets under them. Right now, it's skipjack guts. And it just bugs me to death. I can't stand having nothing under my fingernails. My wife said, "You need to cut that thing off." I don't know. That's a big old long fingernail. My thumbnails grow really long. Never know what you're going to talk about here. I remember one day I was on Lee Evans live and Cody took his shoes off and I think we had a 45-minute conversation about his toenails. It was one of them days, you know what I'm saying? It was one of them days. Law, what we're doing today, since you got in here just a little bit ago, we're actually waiting on Jerry Parker. He is setting up up in a lake up there around Perryville, I think, where he's at. And when Jerry goes live, we're all going to jump over there and watch Jerry. He's going to do a split screen with me. And I'm going to fish with Jerry Parker today on his channel. But we're just kind of gathering a bunch of people together and getting them ready. And when Jerry sends me a message and says he's going live, we're going to Parker Pursuits. I'm going to jump on there with him. And Parker's going to catch fish while I act stupid. That's the plan. So I'm just here kind of the opening act. I'm the opening act for Parker Pursuits. Alicia Barnett, hey sis. But we're definitely going to go over and we're going to raid Parker from this channel. And I'm going to go over there and you'll get two for the price of one. Ooh, I shouldn't have done it. I didn't even associate that with, do you know who? Until after I said it. See, he says that so much now, he's got me saying it subconsciously. But yeah, when Parker gets set up, we're going to go over there and you're going to see some real action. Hopefully this wind will die down and I'll move over to where I was yesterday and I can get on some fish there. But that's our plan. That's our goal. And that's what we're shooting for today. So it's going to be a great show this afternoon. Parker Pursuits, DSO, Parker catching fish and me acting stupid. That's the plan. I was going to drive up there today and fish with him in person. But man, I tell you what, until I know that we're going to be just slaughtering fish, I just really don't see putting that many, with the price of fuel right now, to travel that far and not be guaranteed fish. To me, it's just not something I want to do. I mean, it cost me like between 120 and 140 bucks to fill up a tank on my truck. And for me to do that, you better know you're going to catch fish when you get there. I'm not going on a guess. Not happening. Not going to happen. Man, that wind is starting to die down. If it will stay down, we've got it made. We'll go back over. I've got a few tricks I wanted to pull today. I had it planned. We're going to do some bottle fishing. And what I do with that is I take the 13-foot rod I got and I tie a 20-ounce soda bottle on there with 8 foot of line hanging off of it, weighted. And I throw it out in the current and I let out line, and let it drift down around the bend where I know them catfish are laid up. And we're going to hook them up off the bottles today. If we get the wind to stop, that's our plan for our fishing technique. I've done it before. It's freaking awesome. You suspend that bait with that soda bottle, that 20-ounce bottle, and you got an 8-foot drop with a sinker and a hook on there, and you float it downstream as far as you can. And when it gets down there where that bend is, that's where you can get to those fish. And you can do it without a boat. It's a tactic I've used in the past, and it's really effective. And it's fun. And we had planned, we told everybody yesterday that's what we was going to do today. And got up this morning, and you got hurricane winds blowing, and they're blowing back upstream. So that method won't work because as much current as you got pulling the bottle down, you got twice as much wind blowing it back. And it'll shove it right back toward you instead of going downstream where you want it to. I wish that snake could come back out. I want to catch that sucker. Trust me, I'm watching for it. If he comes back out, I'm going to get him. I'll snatch him up. I've done it on live streams before. I'll do it again. Got me looking around everywhere for him now. He's right under my feet somewhere in these rocks. If he comes back out, I will get him. We ain't gonna hurt him. I'm just gonna catch him, lay poop on me, and then turn him loose. Because they always poop on you. And it stinks. Hey, I wonder if you can put snake poop on a bait and see if it'll, because it puts off a really strong smell. If you put snake poop on a bait and throw it out there, we're gonna try that this year. There's another idea. We're gonna do some snake poop carp. Sounds like a plan. Man, that rod there has drifted way down and crossed every one of my lines. Dadgummit. Hate it when that happens. Ah. That wind is really dying down. This may work out for us, y'all. We get Parker up here, and I move over to their spot. I take my boat and drive places I can't walk to and get out and fish from the bank there. Alicia is exactly what I do. If you see me with a boat, it's because I'm using it to get to somewhere that I can't get to walking. I will beach that boat on a sandbar or something and fish there, and I love doing that. I don't fish from a boat. I don't have the skill set for it, and I might learn some. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. John Boy, John Boy has showed up, y'all. John Boy, I'll fill you in. We're waiting on Parker Pursuits to get his live stream going, and we'll go over there and hang out with him. And I'll go live on. I'll be on his channel with him. We're going to double down on the Missouri River Rat boys today. Missouri River Rats are going to go fishing together today on a live stream. If we could figure out some way to get Richard Cluck in there, we would. I have no idea what he's doing today. I haven't talked to him. But Richard don't like this. He don't like this flooded water. He usually goes when the Mississippi's blowed out like this, he will switch gears and go like crappie fishing or something like that. And he's got that figured out. He does a great job on it. But no, he's not gonna waste his time on the river fighting all these conditions when he can go catch crappie or something. So if you don't have fishing in that letter N, fishing in freedom, if you don't have him, go check him out. Real good friend of mine, lives in the same hometown as me, about 5-minute drive from my house. And Richard does a great job. And his wife, Stephanie, real gals, queen of the Mississippi. She's cooler and cool, man. I'll tell you what. But they're both real good friends of mine. I've known Richard for a long freaking time. And Richard used to do all kinds of crazy stuff, man. He used to run trap lines and all that stuff and everything all the time. He may or may not get back into that on some videos. I don't know. He ain't never said nothing about it. But that is a skill set that he could do, and he's good at it. I know he is. Yeah, Richard Stephanie. Love him, love him, love him. And he's got a new boat. We'll have to see where that goes this year since he's got the boat. I think that's going to open up a whole new ball game. Man, that line there is going to be all up in them weeds. And it's not going to be pretty. If we hook a fish on that rod right there, we're going to drag in that rod and that rod with them. Because it's swept down and it's crossed both of them. I don't want to untangle it right now, so we're just going to let it lay. Those 3 rods are actively fishing, even though they're crossing each other. We're just going to make the best of the situation and see what happens. The wind's died down quite a bit. It's still trying to blow every now and then, but I'm hoping as it warms up today that wind dies out completely. There comes a big gust right there, right after I said that. That figures. And we will be snagging a new carp today, too. That's going to happen. 40 beautiful people in the house waiting on Parker Pursuits. Parker, you better get. I need to text that boy. Say, boy, how long you gonna be? Let me send him a message real quick and tell him he got a whole pack of people waiting for me and him to do something. Oh, I got a message from him here. No, I already read that one. I got 40 30 people waiting. There. We sent Parker a message, let him know we're waiting on him. He needs to pick up pace. Because I want to do a show today with Jerry Parker. And you guys get to enjoy both of us at the same time. And we're going to make it happen. We're just waiting on him to get set up. And it'll be all right. It'll be all right. I think by the time he gets set up, what we'll do is we'll go over there to his channel. Okay. And he's going to keep you busy for a minute. I'm going to pack up, move back down. I'm going to move back down there to the spillway dam and get set up there. And then I'll join him. And then we'll all be together. Don't that sound wonderful? It sounds awesome to me. Get a better spot to fish where we'll get better bites, and I can throw and stack some carp. So you're gonna have Parker fishing for channel cats on a lake. You're gonna have me throwing the snagging rod. You're gonna have my rods out catching channel cats at both ends. It's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna have to build me a wind block, but we'll get it done. We'll get it done. See, what time is it? 12 o'clock. He should be getting set up for too long. Just waiting on the word. And then we will move, and get going. We'll get some live action. I don't know how them guys are running gill nets on this creek with all this trash floating down. It seems like it'd get your gill nets all full of trash and tear them up. Just, I don't know how they do it. How in the world you run a gill net on this? I don't know. Pulling in a pile of sticks. It's like in line, place night track. Yeah, Alicia, appreciate that. When I was live yesterday, Parker messaged me and he said he needed 106 hours of watch time. We got him his 1,000 this week, and he needs 106 more. That was yesterday. And I ran his channel last night. Several other people did. Man, them skipjack are jumping. And several other people ran it. I believe we'll get him today. That's our goal. We'll get Parker today. It's going to happen. We still got 39 people waiting. Y'all be patient and stay with me. Hang out and talk. I promise you, the show's going to get better. It's going to get amazing. Because where Parker's going, I guarantee he's going to hook some fish. And when I get down there, it's going to get way better on me too. Chrissy Brown, I love Chrissy. She's so cool. I saw her at CatCon, gave her a big old hug around the neck. I wouldn't have left CatCon if I wasn't missing my wife. I was ready to get home and see her. I was gone for 3 or 4 days, and I was really eager to get home and see her. But if I wasn't married and was a single man, I wouldn't want to left CatCon. I would step there and hang out with my friends. I could have stayed there for a month. Wouldn't bother me. Well, we ain't had a single bite since we got that one while ago. I can't wait to get back down to her spot because even if the wind's blowing, I can mute my mic and turn it on whenever we get something going while y'all's watching Parker. Yeah, I got to meet Alicia too. Alicia was awesome. I didn't meet one single person I didn't like. You know, everybody says that, but you know what? If everybody says it, that means it's probably the truth. There's that piece of skipjack I sat on a while ago. It's just smashed all the pieces. Chum the water with it. I smashed the guts out of him. Dominic, you're absolutely right. You know what? My biggest disappointment at CatCon was Dominic because I didn't get to meet Dominic until we were leaving the hotel room and going home, and I got to meet Dominic that day, and all that really just man, that I was just so aggravated. I'm like, my God, why didn't I run into Dominic the first or second day? Because I would have loved to spend more time. Basically, all we got to do is we met in the hotel lobby, we hung out for like 15 minutes, took a picture together, and that's all the Dominic Hollis that Danny Stone got. And that's not enough Dominic Hollis. I mean, you get you a little bit of Dominic Hollis, you want more. You got to have more Dominic. It just wasn't fair. I feel like I got robbed. I was cheated. Won't happen again, I guarantee you that. Not going to let it happen. If I get anywhere with Dominic Hollis, I'm going to be hanging out with Dominic Hollis, dadgummit. Johnny Small Pepper. Just now seen you. I don't know if you've been in here or if you just showed up, buddy. But good to see you. Good to see you. We're just hanging out in this crappy little spot till we get something going here in a little bit. And the freaking wind's coming back. Man, I hope this wind does not get us all day long. But that's okay. Like I said, we'll get Parker Pursuits up in a little while, get him going. Um, I'll move to a better spot while you guys are hanging out with Parker. Then I'll pop up there with Parker. And if the wind's blowing, I'll just mute my mic and I'll only turn it on when I need to. Unless the wind completely quit. I may be able to put I got a wind block that I hang on my tripod, tripod, tripod. And I may be able to run it like that. That's what I did yesterday. Alvin Lewis, what's going on, Alvin? I'll explain to the plan here. I'll let a few more people get in here or whatever. We got 42 people in the house right now. Waiting on Jerry Parker. And then I promise you it's going to be a fun day. It's going to be fun. We're going to have a good old time. Let me look around for that snake for a minute. I'm checking out. He comes out, I'm getting a hold of him. I'm going to snatch him up. Snatch him right up, I will. Ooh, I wonder if the fairyland is flooded out right now. Hmm. Now check see if I got enough gas to get there. I may have to drive back into town. I didn't think about that. We go to the ferry landing over there that crosses from Missouri to Kentucky and hit that spot because the trash is pretty much washed out of the river right now. And man, we could do some serious damage on some big blue cats over there. Aha. We'll think about that too. The ferry landing, if you look up Hickman, Kentucky, Hickman, Hickman, Kentucky, Hickman, and you see Hickman, Kentucky on the map. If you look across the river, there's a ferry that runs back and forth across there. That is a hot blue cat spot. And that's also where I'm going to meet up with Lee Evans, Amy Evans, J-Dog, Tara, Van, Sandy, all of them. When we all meet up there this year, we're probably going to fish that location because they can catch the ferry with their vehicle and come across the river and be in Missouri in 10 minutes across the river. And I've got a big, long sandbar bank there that's got a deep channel cut off in it that is loaded down with huge blue cats. That we're going to fish that real hard this year. Somebody just crossed the bridge right on top of our head. Muskrat Adventures. My buddy Roger. That's another one I missed at CatCon. You know what? As fun as CatCon was, CatCon brought a lot of sadness to me for all the people that didn't make it. I was wanting to see Ernie the Hog Snatcher. He was in the middle of moving or something, I think, going to a different house or something, so he couldn't make it. Roger wasn't there. I'm trying to think who else was talking to me. I was trying really hard to get them to go to CatCon. And wouldn't. Is that a catfish skull? See, I get distracted like a dog or squirrel. Who else was it that wasn't coming up that wanted to come up? John Euler. I wanted John Euler to come to CatCon so freaking bad. But there's a long list of people. That was the sad part of CatCon for me, was the people that didn't make it. Very sad. Just ruined my dream. Ruined it. But not too bad. The people that did show up made it better. Be there next year. Hopefully we can cross paths before and do some. Man, you know how awesome that would be? I would love that, Roger. If you can put up with me. Could you imagine having this on a boat and nowhere to go? I said, oh my God, never again. He don't shut up. He won't quit. Nobody wants me on their boat. Drop him off at the bank. He's a bank fisherman. Get his ass out of the boat. Get rid of him. He's too much. I can't take him. But you have a good time. I promise you will. I'll ruin your live stream. But we'll have a good time. Man, this spot sucks times 10. I'll be glad when Parker comes up so we can go move. Well, I hope so, buddy. Tara, what's up, sis? Man, I'm hoping all this water's gone Saturday. Get it out of here. Give me my river back. Yeah, I am about, I'm going to say I'm 3 miles upstream from the spillway dam where I was fishing yesterday. We're going to be moving back down there in a little while. And see if we can get something going. That sun is really kicking right now. I'm going to have to shed these coveralls. Man, if I catch a fish on any one of those 3 rods right there, it's going to be a holy mess because they're all crisscrossing each other right now. It's gonna be an ungodly mess. But the winds changed directions on us. Yesterday it was blowing from the northwest back toward the southeast, and it was perfect because I had a big levee over there, and the levee was blocking the wind. Today it's blowing right up the river, right toward my face, and it's just totally ruined that spot. Totally ruined it. And in order to take full advantage of this place right here, I would have to I'd have to go that I'm under. If I could get on top of that bridge and throw the rods out, they would be going with the current, and I could separate them, distance between them, and they would all be going downstream perfect. And you could probably get hooked up on some fish like that. But again, the wind would be so bad. Wait a minute. I might be able to put a wind block on here, but we're not going to stay here for a long time, no way. So, gotta get busy. Okay, Rogers, thanks for stopping in, buddy. Appreciate you. Always will. Um, of course, then again, you're standing there's a big old stick just floated down, and it's catching our carp rod. That's the first stick today that's going to get every one of the rods. You wait and see. I guarantee it's going to get every one of them, unless I can reel it in and pull it out of the water. That's another bad thing about it. If you get up there on that bridge, you're probably going to get hit by a car. We need to see if we can catch that. There's that wind back. I don't know if that wind's going to cut slack today, guys. I don't know if it's going to or not. It ain't acting like it. I'm trying to think of another spot we can go that that'll get us out of the wind. The only reason we're out right now, because like I said, we're tucked down underneath a bridge right now. If we catch fish on that last rod, we're gonna have to drag him through them weeds. But if I've proven anything to y'all, it's this: I'll fish in any conditions. One thing you'll never see me do is say, uh, it's too cold, it's too rainy, it's too this, it's too that. Um, I'm gonna go anyway because I'm dumb. I gotta be on the water. I gotta be on the water. Chicken crust that looks homemade. Did you say chicken crust? Chicken crust pizza? Is that what she said? Let me back up. Low carb pizza made with chicken crust. Chicken crust pizza. That sounds interesting. I'd make mine out of KFC though. Hey, take the skin off of the KFC, lay it down for the crust, and put your stuff on it. That's my favorite part of man. I just eat the skin off the KFC. Made the crust out of chicken. I'll make it out of KFC crust. Extra crispy. Let's check on Parker. See if we've heard anything from him. Hmm, hang on here. Maybe. All right. He said he'll be set up in a half hour. That was a message I sent. Oh, he just sent that. All right. So we got a half hour till Parker time. 1/2 hour to go. I misspelled that. There we go. Bingo, bongo, boongo. Ting, tang, walla, walla, bang. Only had Popeyes one time. I only had Popeyes chicken one time. Maybe it was just the location, but I wasn't impressed with it. But I've heard people tell me how good it is. And so I'm going to give it another try, but I'm not going back to the place where I went. Because that's another thing. If you ever try a restaurant that people suggest to you, but it's like one of those nationwide chains, and you go there and you don't like it, don't write them off. Because it may be just the people working there suck and ruined your experience. So try it somewhere else. And if you get the same results, then just tell them it sucks and you're not doing it again. I mean, because we got restaurant chains in our hometown that we don't eat at because uh, the quality there is not up to standard that it should be. All right, on my phone, dang. Let's see what's going on here. Why did my phone ding? That's somebody else. I got somebody else messaging me. I can't find it. I can't find it, I say. This phone here I'll never use, so it's really weird. Oh, no, 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 don't do that. Go back, go back, go back, go back, go back. Woo! Dodged a bullet there. I went in the wrong place. I almost come into my own stream yard. Don't do that. It'll go, rah, 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 rah. Feedback, squealing, squalling, crazy stuff. Let's do it like this. Let's try that one. Oh, it's Chrissy Brown. Oh, okay. Oh my God, that does look good. Man, you guys ought to see this picture of this pizza that Chrissy just sent me. That looks good. I like it. You know, there's some things that some foods people send you a picture of and you look at it and you just know it's going to be good. You don't have to taste it. You can look at it and say, that's freaking good. That's the picture she just sent me. You just know it's going to be good. That was the barbecue chicken pizza. I'll tell you what, if I had it here right now, I'd beat anybody else up that showed up and eat it all myself. They wouldn't get none. At the time I look up, see chat, and I have no clue what the hell y'all are talking about. I'm like, I don't know what's going on back there. They got a conversation going. Man, our lines are all tangled up, every one of them. I could dread going there and pulling that up. That's a freaking mess down there. They are tangled up bad. The funny thing is, though, you can still possibly catch a fish. You ain't gonna want to deal with it when you reel it in, but you can. I'm just putting off reeling them in because if I do, it's gonna be 30 minutes of me untangling lines. So my game plan is get Jerry Parker going. I'll hop off. I'll get these reeled up, untangle them, head to another spot, and then jump on Jerry's live. There's our game plan. Just waiting on that slowpoke Parker. Man, I've sat on that leg too long. I've lost feeling in it. That was one of the worst situations I ever had one time. I was on the main river fishing, sitting on some rocks, and I had my leg underneath me, sitting on my own leg as a chair. And I sat there for like 45 minutes to an hour. And then a rod went down hard. I mean, it took takedown, and he held it. He pinned it and was jerking and pulling drag. And I jumped up and tried to run to him. My leg was asleep. I didn't make it. I fell on a rock, cracked my head, and crawled down there. I got the fish. And as hard as he was pulling, I thought, my God, this is going to be a 50 or 60. I think it was like a 14-pound blue cat. And I almost busted my skull open for it. I had a knot on my head, had a little bit of blood coming out. Because, man, I dove head first, but I stepped on that leg and it didn't work. It was like I'd been shot by a Novocaine in a dentist's office. And that leg went out from under me, and, man, face first in the rocks I went. I think I'm going to leave that carp laying there. I don't know. I may take it with. Yeah, we're gonna leave this carp laying here when we go. Somebody will use him. That's a lot of bait right there. Somebody threw a rock at me. 39 people waiting on Jerry Parker. That's right, brother. I'm here to fish. We're going to get out of this spot, though, and get somewhere where we're going to bend some rods and no telling what we'll catch. And we will, I got the rod rigged up and ready to go. We will be snagging some carp today. We're going to get us a brand new, fresh carp. Brand new one. Time for a new carp. That one there is almost 2 months old. He's a month and a half old. Time for a new one. Definitely going to snag a carp today. That is on our bucket list. It's going to be a lot harder to do today, though, because, hey, Apache, what's up, buddy? It's going to be a lot harder to snag a carp today because they're spread out because of the floodwater, but we can still do it. It just takes a whole lot more throws and a whole lot more pulling. Thing about carp snagging, though, if I have to do it a lot, it's really bad on my lower back and my shoulders. So I'll have to take a break. It ain't like when the water's down and I can catch one every throw. When this water's down in normal level, I can throw out there, and within 1 to 5 pulls, I've got a carp on every cast. Right now, they're spread out, and you may have to throw and fan out and just keep throwing until you hook onto one. But you can get them. It's totally doable. Totally doable. And we're counting down the clock right now for Jerry Parker. He should be coming up pretty soon. What we got here? Hold on. Still waiting on him. Still waiting on him. He's getting close though, y'all. It's almost Parker time. I'm still looking for that snake. Not yet, Apache. We're in a different spot. I'm gonna here. Let me fill you in what's going on. Jerry Parker is gonna be fishing a lake up around his hometown around Perryville. Jerry's gonna go live. When he does, he's gonna send me a message, and what we're all gonna do is we're all gonna go over to Jerry Parker's, and then when I'm gonna reel up here and go back to their spot, and when I get there, then we're gonna do a split screen with me and Parker to help him get his watch hours in. He's I mean he's right there. He don't like but a few more watch hours, and we got him. So when Parker gives me the word, I'm gonna take this whole band of crazy people right here I got with him. We're gonna go raid Parker's, and then he's gonna throw a split screen when I get set up in their spot, and I'm gonna pop up with him, and we're gonna hang out and watch Jerry Parker catch fish today because I'm just gonna be catching bowfin and snagging carp. But it's gonna be a good time, brother. You gotta go. You gotta go. You'll have to be there. And last word I got Parker, he said he was about 30 minutes out from being set up and ready to go. And that was a little while ago. So we should be getting pretty close. And when I give you guys the word, we're going to bum rush Parker Pursuits channel, uh, get him going. You guys all get in there and get comfortable. I'm going to roll up and go somewhere else. And then I'll pop in there and then we'll all hang out and have a great time today. It's going to be fun, fun, fun. I came real close to driving up and meeting Parker today. But like I said, with the bike being as sketchy as it is, I can't justify spending $140 in gas to drive up there. Appreciate you, brother. We got to help our brother Jerry Parker out because today is the day. We're getting the watch hours today. I just know it. We're getting it done. Well, yesterday he needed 106 hours, and I had 42 people, I think 44 people into my live stream, and I shut it down and sent them. I said we're going to go watch Jerry Parker's show, and so some people went over to watch because he wasn't live streaming. He was just go watch his content. But I talked to him and we got this together. We made a plan today that I would come out and jump up and down and act stupid and get people's attention. And then when Parker goes live, we'd all just bum rush him and come over there. And then I'll hop up there with him. So that's the game plan we got for today. And we're going to make it work because we got great people in here. And it's going to be a live show. You're going to get to watch it. I'll come up on there. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time. I'm just going to keep saying that over and over again. I promise you, you won't be disappointed. And Parker will hit his magic number today. And it's not going to be because anything I did or because Parker did. It's going to be because of y'all. See, that's what people forget sometimes. They go, so-and-so got 1,000 and so-and-so got 4,000 watch hours. Well, no, he didn't. The people watching you did. Because you can't do it without them. So you always got to remember that the only reason you're there is because the people that you're looking at right now, that's the ones that got you there. And Parker's the kind of guy that he knows that. And man, he shows big respect for everybody. Cool guy, great guy. Um, I'm telling you, he's my brother. Absolutely is. And we'll all get to hang out with him here just very shortly. It's coming up. I'm just going to try to keep you guys entertained until we can get that going. But I will be there too. I will be there. I'm going to go hang out with Jerry today on his live stream. I think Jody taught him because he didn't know how to put up a split screen or bring somebody on. And I think Jody taught him how to do it. And I'm pretty sure he's got it down. But if he can't do it, it ain't no big deal. We're going to still be there for Parker. If I have to be there and chat, I'll be there and chat. But we'll try to do the split screen. He says he's got it figured out. I started giving him crap over it too. I'm like, dude, you got 1,000 subs and almost 4,000 watch hours, and you don't know how to split screen? Good God. Phil Swatter, if you're Jerry's brother, I'm Jerry's brother. Does that mean we are brothers? Chad, it absolutely means we are brothers. It absolutely means that. But you're just the redheaded adopted stepchild. Just kidding, buddy. If you guys didn't watch the 1v1 yesterday, man, I'm going to tell you what. Chadwick, he put on a show, buddy. I mean, he made it. It wasn't a blowout. Chadwick made Parker work for it. He did a great job yesterday fishing. And I mean, there was times that you were like, man, Chad's going to beat him. I can't believe this. Chad's going to beat him. And it was so close. The final score was 4-3. 4-3. So Chad did a great job yesterday. It wasn't just Parker reeling in fish and Chad sitting there wishing he was. He put the work in. He got it done. And they were doing that on ultralight rods with 6-pound test, you guys. I have fished Baldwin. And even those little bitty, you get a pound and a half, 2-pound fish in Baldwin in that warm water, dude, they are like supercharged with energy. I'm not kidding. Those fish are strong. Ask Richard Cluck from Fishing and Freedom. He had a little bitty old 2-pound catfish, pull his 11-foot rod out of the rocks, drag it down the bank, and took it to water, and we had to get it back. Those fish up there ain't no joke. I couldn't imagine how strong of a fight it would be to hook in something 30 pounds or better there. I'm telling you, you better have your gear up to par because that fish going to put whooping on you if you don't. John Oller, my brother, what's up? John, how's Terry doing? Do you know anything? And if you don't want to say it on here, that's fine. But I haven't heard anything from Catfish Terry in a while. And I'm kind of worried about him. He's been really sick, y'all. And if you don't want to say on here, that's fine. Uh, but if you know, I was just checking up on it. Yeah, Catfish Terry's been sick most of the week. You guys, he went 4 days without eating. He couldn't keep nothing down. He was laid up in the bed, and yeah, he's in pretty bad shape. But we're hoping, man, he's a strong old bird. I'm just hoping he shakes it off, gets up, gets back to normal. So keep that in your thoughts for Catfish Terry. I haven't heard anything lately. The last I heard, I thought he was getting a little better, but I haven't heard anything since. So I don't know. 725 miles driven. About to take a nap. I'm beat. I bet you are, Chad. I didn't realize you got some 725 miles. Oh my God. Dude. That's a trip right there. Y'all, that's dedication. Somebody that drives 725 miles to fish in a tournament. That's what I'm talking about. Down East, what's my cell number? I'll send it to you here after a while. Man, that rod there stretched out bad. Let's check on Parker. I got nothing on him right now. He should be dinging my phone shortly. Let me see here. Man, I got all kinds of I got an email with all kinds of weird writing on it that I don't understand at all. It's in a foreign language. I can't speak that language. I'm sorry. God bless you. That's all I can tell you. I appreciate you, but I have no idea what you're talking about. Come on, Parker. Let's go, Parker. Buck Williams, Philip Williams. What's going on? Close that out. This phone here don't pick up reception. But crap. I was thinking, say, who's that idiot? That's me. I was looking at myself going, God, that guy looks stupid. And my picture came up and I'm like, what the crap? Woo! Man, I'm liking that. Come on, Parker. We're waiting on you, buddy. Let's do this thing. Cover, cover. Oh, oh. Let's see how I missed. I'm sorry. Oh, is Mr. Duggar in here? Yeah, Duggar. Um, for all y'all that didn't know, uh, Duggar's wife Barb, we lost her the other night. But Duggar, you gotta know if she was suffering and everything like that, man. She ain't no more, brother. I promise she ain't. She's a good woman, so we know where she's at. She's a good woman. And you gotta know in your heart right now, she's better off than we are. She's way better off than we are. She ain't dealing with none of this worldwide bullcrap that's going on. Um, she ain't worried about none of the stuff that's going on in our nation right now, and just the craziness that is the human race. Um, you get away. You get to you be freed of all that. You're freed of all of it if you live a good life and you do right. And she did. Barb was a good woman. So I 100% no doubt that right now uh she's in a glorious place, brother. Glorious. And we could all just hope to be so lucky as to make it to ourselves. I'm questionable. Right now, I think my best hope is to be a ghost stuck on Earth. If I'm not, I'm pretty sure I know where I'm going. I'm like, I'll just stay here. Thank you very much. I don't want to go. Not for me. Look how white and flaky the meat is on that carp. If that wasn't 2 months old, I'd eat it. But yeah, see, it's just white, flaky meat. Conservation Department tries to tell you them are good to eat. They actually do seminars trying to get people to eat some basic carp. They did one up in Cape Girardeau, Missouri, where they took a whole bunch um, of those carp and they cleaned them right there during the seminar, and they cut out that white portion of it's almost like a back strap in there or tenderloin in that carp, and they cut that up and cooked it. And I ain't gonna lie to you, that was some of the best fish I've ever had. That being said, I snagged these carp, and I know when you catch them, they stink. And I thought, man, I don't want the smell of that, be dealing with that, and then turn around and cook it. Even though I know it's going to be good, I just don't want to deal with it. But don't let me turn you off from that. If you want to eat Asian carp, by all means, try it. But just don't eat that muddy part. Find that white meat in there. You'll find it when you flay them out. There's like one strip in there, and it's really clean and good looking meat. Let's get that. We got a log down there hanging on a rod right there. I don't know if you can see it, and it's all hung up in there. Let's see if we can get that out of there. And we are getting. I'm fixing to call Jerry Parker and tell him light fires. But now, hold on. We got to stand here a minute. That leg's asleep. I've been sitting on it. If I try to walk right now, I'm going to fall down. Let's get some blood back in there. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I'm going to fall. Just get this leg down here. Oh. Oh, my leg's sparkling. It's tingling. I can't feel it. I sat on my leg too long. Dadgummit. Come on. Get some blood flow in there. Man, that hurts. You know when your leg goes numb and the feeling starts coming back? That freaking hurts. Oh, my God. It's pins and needles, pins and needles. Oh, come on. Dang, even my right butt cheek's numb. No, can't stand up. All right, it's getting better. Oh, all right, let's try to make it down here to this rod. Get set up here. I'm ready to get out of this crap spot and get somewhere else. Yeah, we're going to lose this rig, I think. No, it's coming in. Oh, man, I was wanting to pull that log in. Let's see if we can hook it. I don't want to leave that log out there. I want to get it in here and pull it out of there. There we go. Now we got it pulled up on the bank where it won't bother us. I don't know why I'm throwing this rod back out because it's just going to drift down. We'll fish right below that pylon on the bank. Right there. That's not where I had that rod. There we go. Well, I drift this. Let's see if we can get this one in without hanging up on all the rest of them. I'll be surprised if we do. I'll catch the other rods. I'll stick. What the hell? Oh, we caught a log. This is going to be a good one, too. I should have stayed over there. Come out here, cotton picker. Oh, we broke that off. We got our hook back. We just lost our sinker. So we're going to go ahead and pull that one out for now. We'll throw it back out when we get over to the other spot. We'll re-rig it. All we got to do is put a weight back on it. But at least we know we're not going to be tangled up. Waiting on Jerry Parker. Who's in here? Raymond Williams. You out there in a t-shirt. It got warm, buddy. I got up this morning. It's pretty cold. I got a thermal shirt on under this, though. I got thermals on, shirt, and these thick coveralls. I'll be coming out of this crap later, I guarantee it. Come on, Parker. Let me send me another message. See what's taking him so long. So if we're going to do it today, yes, we are. We're going to do it as a team. Going to do it together. I can never find Messenger on here, on this phone. Okay, there's Parker. Let me ask him. Are you live now? Question mark. Here we go, y'all. Let's see if we got the boy. Let's see if we got it. We may be fixing to have some fun. We're waiting to see. Let's see if he's ready. Come on, son. Come on, little brother. He sent something back. Not yet. Not yet. Hold on. Almost there. Not yet. He's almost ready, you guys. I think y'all 43 people in here hanging out and being patient. We are going to go do a Jerry Parker raid. He's getting set up. And we're going to get Jerry Parker's watch hours done today. And he's trying to figure out right now how to, he's getting set up. And he's trying to figure out how to send me a link. So here shortly, we're going to get to do it. It's going to be fun. Harrison F. Hey, Harrison. Is that the real Harrison Ford? Man, I've seen all your movies. Is that Harrison Ford on there? Y'all didn't know I got famous people watching me too. Off the hook, what's up? Okay, because we're getting really close. We're getting really close to the countdown on it. I'm going to say it again. I'm going to tell everybody what's going on. Okay. I was going to fish with Jerry Parker today. I was going to drive up and hang out with him. I opted out of that. But what Jerry is doing, he's setting up right now on a lake that is stocked plumb full of good channel cat. And Jerry's going to go live. Okay? And when he does that, I'm going to give you guys the word when I know Jerry's live. And we're going to bum rush over there and do a DSO raid on him. A raid from Danny Stone Outdoors on Jerry Parker. And I'm going to reel up my rods. I'm going to move to another location. Once I get set up, Jerry's going to drop me a link, and I'm going to hop up there with him. And so we're going to go work on Jerry Parker. I'm going to hang out with him. You guys are all going to be there, and we're going to make a great day of it. I promise you we will. That's what we're waiting on. Right now we're waiting on Jerry to get set up, and when he gives me the word, we'll all run over there. Okay? But he's setting up now, and he's getting ready. It'll be just a little bit longer. Got some up here creeping around my truck. I have to keep an eye on that. Don't make me go in my hip. Don't make me go down to my hip. You'd be sorry. Trust me. Move along. Keep going. Don't want no trouble here. But we ain't running from it neither. Too old to be scared. So I tell them young kids when they come up, start messing with me on the river. Said, son, I've lived a full life. I'm probably not the person you want to mess with. I've been there and done that. Wait, smaller. You'll talk better. No, here's the thing, Harrison. I don't wear my bottom plate because it's got to be redone. And it cuts my gums really bad. I get mine done through the veterans, the VA. And if anybody's ever dealt with the government, they're not real fast. But as long as they ain't falling out my mouth, I'm okay with it. But yeah, I can't wear my bottom plate. It just really tears my jaw up. They're supposed to be redoing it. And they're actually talking about going in and doing permanent implants. I don't know if I want to do that or not, because what scares me about that is that once they're in there, they're in there. And if you don't like them, it's too bad. Yep, just like in the Army, Dominic. You got that right. I heard that most of my life, man. United States Army veteran. And man, they would rush us, rush us, rush us to go, all right, now hang on for an hour. Sit down there and wait. All right, now go, 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 go. All right, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Anybody that's ever been in the military, especially the Army, it was hurry up and wait, hurry up and wait. Absolutely right. Is he live now? Let me see if he sent me a message. Alicia, is Parker live? Yes. Okay, everybody. Parker Pursuits. Let's go raid Jerry Parker. Just go in there, put DSO raid, go and hit him. I'm going to roll this up. I'll move it to another spot, and I'll join you guys shortly, okay? So everybody, let's roll up out of here. Let's go raid Parker real quick. Let's get this boy going. I'm going to send him a message, tell him we're away. He dropped me a link. So when I get there, I will use the link, and I will get up there with him. So I've got the link. Okay. I'm going to tell him got the link. Got the link, gonna move, sending everybody to you. All right, he's got it. So everybody, let's pack up, go to Parker Pursuits. Parker Pursuits. I will meet you guys there when I get moved to a better location. I've got the link. I'm gonna be there. Trust me, I'll be there. I ain't never lied to you. If I tell you I'm gonna be somewhere, I'm gonna be somewhere. So let's load up, get out of here. Let's head to Parker right now. Parker Pursuits. Let's go, guys. Let's go. All right. I'll see y'all there. All right. Let me get packed up and get out of here. God bless y'all. See you in a few minutes.